I know I'm probably about to get a lot of hate mail out there, but that's all right. I'll deal with that. I can do that.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.
Can I help you guys? There's nothing to see here, really. But thank you for tuning in to Just Accent, and I am your host, Accent. And today we're going to be discussing the top 5 red flags for my men out there when it comes to us ladies. Ladies, please don't come for me because I have something juicy for you next week. So number 1 on that list, guys, I'm going to hit you with high expectations. So what do I mean by that? Actually, now that you mention it, you're dealing with a woman who has high expectations for the man that she's dealing with than for herself. For example, if you are required to make a certain amount of money or work in a certain type of field or drive a certain type of car or wear a certain type of clothes and things of that nature, then you're probably dealing with someone with high expectations, because if you look at their lifestyle and it doesn't align to what it is that they're requiring from you, it might be a red flag. Which leads me to red flag number 2, the caretaker. And fellas, what do I mean by the caretaker? The woman who requires the man to pay for their lashes, their hair, their nails, their facials, even their vajacials. If a woman has a job, why can't you do that? Now, if that is the standard that is kept in a relationship and that man doesn't mind it, then you could probably disregard this red flag. But if you are a man who's like, damn, why am I always having to pay for her nails? Why do they gotta pay for something? Like, where her money at? What's she doing with her money? Then yeah, probably a red flag. Which leads me to red flag number 3. Well, I mean, that's 6, but I was just trying to double it up. I think you kind of got the gist. That is the attention seeker. And what do I mean by that, fellas? Unless this person was in the line of work when you met them, then you can probably void this part out. But if you are with a woman and you're giving her all this love and affection and attention, and yet she still feels like she needs to be provocative and dress provocatively and take these provocative clothes and getting the oohs and the ahs from everybody else, then, you know what I'm saying, you might wanna see, like, is that a problem for you? And some men, it may not be a problem. Some men like their women dressed like that so they can get all the oohs and the ahs. I got the baddest bitch in this motherfucker. And if that's the case, then do what you do, God. Do what you do. Which leads me to red flag number 4, and that is mentality. And this has a big array of what it could mean. I'm talking about a woman, fellas, that you're dealing with who has no goals or aspirations to do anything to make herself better. Especially if you're dealing with a woman who's already in a situation, but yet you still, willing to rock with her, you know what I'm saying, because you believe in her, you see potential or whatever. But that woman may not see that potential in herself. So therefore, she is complacent and comfortable where she's at. And she's really looking for you to help her get out that situation. And I'm talking about the woman who is in a tight spot, but yet you're looking at her and you're saying that she's not doing anything to try to get out of that situation. Her first line of defense is to, hey baby, do you think you can help me? In the military, we used to call it a dependopotamus, a person who's depending on you to get them out of their situation instead of them depending on themselves to get themselves out of there. If a man saw a woman trying to get themselves out of a situation, then you might be more inclined to help. But a woman who is, you can buy this for me, or can you do this for me, whatever, run. Please run, okay? Which leads me to red flag number 5. And this is the best one, everyone. Maybe not for my ladies because I'm about to expose us, but for the men, this is definitely a good one. And that is emotional baggage. I say this because, and I'm gonna use myself as an example because who gonna check me? When I was in my relationship, it was a long-term relationship, I would say. I'm not gonna say the years. After that relationship was over, I didn't just get back on the horse and go out there and find the next dude to kind of, exude all my emotions and feelings on that I hadn't recovered from. It would never work. The reason why they call it a rebound. What I did, I took time for myself to rediscover who I was, to recalibrate, get in touch with myself, to know exactly when I am ready to get in a relationship, what I want and what I needed from my next relationship. I didn't just go out there. I took time to just be with myself. It's called healing. It's called processing. It's called disposing and purging of those old things. Shit, I even cut my hair. I wanted to start over. And I knew that before I could complete this journey that I was on, I wouldn't have been 100% emotionally invested in whatever relationship I would have gotten into if I did not take that time. So I say all of that just for my fellas to know that if you see a woman who is struggling to be able to open herself up 100% and be invested and committed to a relationship with you, then that is a red flag. Be that man and break it off and say, hey, you know, maybe you should take some time, heal. If it's meant to be, we'll reconnect. And that's just the mature thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Why waste each other's time? So, sorry ladies, I just had to let them know some, you know what I'm saying? So fellas, my dudes, my guys out there, I hope y'all got something out of this, because I know I didn't just waste my time telling you all that shit. Nah, just playing. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just hope you guys did. I hope y'all did, okay? There are some red flags for us girls. Like, we need to, you know, do something. Like, we need to tighten up. And like always, be sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Snapchat. Subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the like button and the ding so you can get notified for any time and every time I drop a video, which are Wednesdays and Fridays. I hope to see you guys here again. Thank you for watching, and